Okay, so I recorded a lot of the Enigma stuff for Batman Arkham Origins, so I had to come up with a Riddler story to include, but I don't really have any, so I just kind of went and got Knightfall's Riddler story. So if you don't know Knightfall, more or less, Bane breaks out every single super criminal out of Arkham, and Batman's currently going through a mental crisis. It leads to the breaking of the bat. Anyway, before all that, Batman begins putting Robin off the caper because he's going through a kind of midlife crisis or crisis of the mind, I guess. And even though, and currently Batman's tracking down Firefly, and we'll eventually get to that story when Arkham Knight happens, because I did not record enough, or I edited out too much of the Firefly segment in this to honestly do it, so I might as well do it in Arkham Knight. So Robin's a bit ticked off about that, but meanwhile, Riddler is doing his Riddler thing of just sending out riddles to the anywhere that will listen, and hopefully people will pick it up and realize the caper he's about to do with his gang, but no one does because, well, they're kind of busy with everyone else. And eventually his gang gets pretty sick of it and just kind of wants to go pull the caper because, well, they set it up to be perfect, but they just need to wait till they could be stopped, I guess. And his gang gets sick of it. They shoot the Riddler out. And Riddler's kind of, pretty depressed about it and just really wants people to pay attention because he's smart enough to realize that no one had the time for his riddles. So he looks at the TV screen in the store and he's like, oh, that's how I can do it. So he goes on to a live broadcast, and which also so happens to have an Arkham Asylum doctor who's trying to promote new books, pretty much just saying that these guys aren't criminals. They're, like misunderstood children. Kind of misunderstanding that these are actually very dangerous people. Just acting as if because they're mentally ill, that just kind of doesn't mean that they're dangerous. Doesn't really mean anything. And Robin is listening to this in the Batcave because he can't really do anything because Batman put him off from helping. So he sees the Riddler threatening them with bombs, and Riddler begins questioning the audience, and Alfred and Robin begin driving over to the news station. Robin breaks in, and the police are just trying to figure out, okay, we gotta negotiate, we gotta make sure that this guy doesn't blow everyone up. Bullock is in charge. And then Robin breaks in and pretty much very easily takes care of Riddler, stops him from releasing the detonator button, and Bullock goes into him like, dude, that was highly dangerous. You're a kid. What the hell were you thinking? And then it was revealed that the Riddler pretty much was just calling a bluff and wasn't exactly serious about it. The doctor decides to change careers. Robin leaves in kind of a depressed mood because Harvey pretty much called him a moron for even suggesting this. And back with Riddler's cronies, they're like, we're rich. It's too bad the Riddler couldn't do this because he's just so crazy. Then they break in, steal the money, and it turns out Huntress pay attention to those riddles, or is just in the neighborhood, and then kicks their butt and tosses them in jail. This kind of shows his compulsion with riddles very well. Yeah, I didn't exactly realize how much. Like, I have like two stories in here, or maybe even three, that could go well with the rest of the Arkham series. So when I eventually get to those, I have things. All right, bye.